Good afternoon, designers, and welcome to episode 177 of Game of Rugs. I don't know if you remember me. We used to hang out. So, 3 weeks ago, you did get an episode that was pre recorded because I was in Portugal. And then the next weekend, I was back, but I forgot that I had to host an event for 616 people over the course of 3 days. So clearly, I did not record that weekend. And last weekend, everybody in my house was sick. But it turns out that nobody in my house has COVID. So that's a big plus. And now we return you to your regularly scheduled broadcast. However, because it's Christmas, it's not that regular. We get completely whack sets. Like, can we just talk about this new Illuminating Indigo and Winter Lilac bundles? First of all, Illuminating Indigo, like, I'm so sorry to be the one to say this. That is a Hanukkah bush. This is not a Christmas decor theme. That is a Hanukkah bush. Also, Winter Lilac, what the fuck? That's not a thing. Lilac is not a winter color in this hemisphere. I can't speak for the southern hemisphere. I mean, it's sunny out. Maybe winter is about lilac for you guys. I have no idea. But it seems weird to me. But okay, regardless of the whole Christmas thing, what it is, it's fucking ugly. It's ugly. So that, like, yeah, I'm not excited about that. Also, lately I've just been doing the dailies mostly. It hasn't been that bad. This one, was this a daily? I don't know. I got a 5 on that, and that was, I liked that room, so that was nice. And at some point during the past 3 weeks, I did also hit an all-time high score of 4.78. And I think I've gotten that before, but I don't think I've ever gotten any higher than that, which I'm fine with. I play this game for reasons other than scoring, obviously. I did like this one. I mean, I do like a good bundle dump now and then. Um, and then all the rest of my results I haven't seen yet. That seems like a perfectly good score for a room that didn't have a particular limited edition theme. So, yeah, great, fine. Uh, Forever and always. I I did this room and I posted it on the Design Home subreddit. And I will say that this rug is just so expensive. It's so expensive, and yet I never regret using it. I love it. I do, however, regret using the Poppy portrait instead of the Red Duchess portrait. Did other people do nicer rooms? I mean, they certainly did rooms with Christmas trees, and it was very Christmassy. I don't know. I don't feel like any of these rooms really brings the bacon. It was a weird room to do with the limited edition stuff that we had available at the time. If there had been a red pack for this room, I would have just bought it and stuck it in there. But I don't know. That wasn't a thing. Fine. I mean, not like God's most creative room, so that's cool. And yeah, okay, thank you. We talked about that already. Are we done now? Are there more? Oh no, there's one more. Aww. Okay, not a big fan of purple, but I did actually like this room. Also, from doing the daily and just the daily for a long number of weeks, I've racked up so much fucking money that I just went out and bought all of this. I think I borrowed the sofa, and then I bought the chairs, and I bought the stools, and I thought it looked nice. But what it wasn't was the bundle. I did not buy the bundle, and that was my mistake. Because clearly these rooms wanted the Winter Lilac bundle that I flatly refused to purchase because it's shit. So obviously just buying pieces from that bundle exempts me from that. The bundle is shit, but my personal choices are not shit, and that's the way we're rolling. Oh god. All right, let's do the daily. Um I also have a confession to make, which is the day before yesterday I skipped a daily for one of the very few times in my life I've accidentally skipped dailies, like if I was working late or was sick and I didn't realize that I hadn't done the daily for the day. I don't think I've ever, maybe once before, looked at a room and just been like, do you know what? I can't be fucking bothered. However, I did that yesterday. It was a Navy room. I was just like, do I want to buy this Navy bundle because it's the only thing that'll work? Do I want this? Sorry, yes, I'm yawning. No, I don't. I don't want 9 candles on the floor as a fire hazard that belongs to me. And a blue and white and gold Christmas tree that is clearly the Christmas tree of a mixed family. Somebody in that house is Jewish. And all of this decor, I don't know. Maybe I might give in and buy it later. I'm just rolling with it. As you can, day to day, we're doing the day to day thing because I don't know what's going on. All right, I have this green rug. I could use this and I could do the room in green, but I already hate that. What about the red rug that didn't score very well before that I still never regret using? I could use that, which kind of goes with everything, but then what do I do? I could put. I am liking these things, these rooms where they're only asking for one chair lately on the daily. That's seems like a recent trend, and also it means that you can get rid of those single chairs that you have, and I know we all have them. So that's pretty welcome. And then I could just buy red decor for this room. How about that? So let's go. I mean, it's okay. It's not like the worst match ever. Is that better or worse? It's gonna be worse. Oh no, it's better. It's a better match, but I wonder if I could find some red. Um, okay, I think maybe this is a better match, maybe, but this looks better. And is there any other sofa that I should be trying here? I own a lot of sofas, just like everybody else. So many sofas. All right, I'm bored now. Okay, so now we need a coffee table, and it needs to be brown like the windows. Like that, but bigger. Um, material. Well, wait, we could use that sort of this egg thing. I don't know why I keep calling it an egg thing, but I do. That's not as great as I thought it was going to be. How about that? All right, this is a very cheap Airbnb rental. That's what this is. These people went to Target to decorate their Airbnb rental, which is fine. I mean, I love me some Target. It's one of the two things I really miss about the United States. Like, there's way too much consumer choice. Nobody needs that much consumer choice. But occasionally, I do really just want to go walk every single aisle in a Target as like cheap therapy. Obviously, it's only cheap if you don't buy anything. That doesn't go. I need a square brown thing. Am I going to have the energy to wait for a square brown thing? Because, well, I mean, It's not great. This whole room is shit. I'm sorry that I invited you back to an episode filled with me not decorating very well. All right, let's see if we can do something more exciting with these. I guess I bought those for a room I didn't send in. That's the other time I haven't done the dailies, is sometimes I have done them and then thought, oh, I'll go back and submit them when I collect my daily reward, and then not done that. Mostly because I've fallen asleep. I feel like there should be like a red and something else colored. Red and green. Nope, that's not great. Slightly better? Yeah, less enormous. Okay, well, is that better? I do seem to own a ridiculous number of red stools. This rug is, why did I go with this rug? I brought this whole room in this terrible direction. I wonder what other people are going to do for this room. Okay, let's use that. More red. And then, do we have a red tree? No, of course we don't have a red tree. It's Christmas. Why would you want a Christmas tree that was red? Seriously, these are my Christmas tree choices. My Christmas tree choices are fuck no and absolutely the fuck not. Those are my Christmas tree choices. I have previous Christmas tree choices that are you kidding me? And yikes. So I guess we're not doing Christmas trees. We're going to just do this instead. I mean, is this the worst room I've ever designed? Like, possibly, quite possibly. I'm just throwing red at this room in the desperate hope that I don't have to redesign it from the beginning, and I can submit this room without absolutely humiliating myself. How's that working? I feel like it's not working that well. Like, I'm disappointed in me, let alone you being disappointed in me. Is that a thing? I feel like that's not a thing. God. Is there anything here that's a limited edition that I can just throw money at this problem to solve it? How about that? That's not the worst. To be honest, I'm not even just being cheap. I do kind of like the presents more. But these probably look better. I mean, this whole room looks like crap, so... I won this lamp, and I really like it. I've been using it quite a bit in rooms lately. I really like the texture of the lampshade, the color, that it's a real color. I think this end table here, this side table, was a massive mistake. But then, to be fair, that doesn't really differentiate it from everything else in this room. So if I use this lamp here, the inverted bowls match the inverted bowls on the other lamp. But then we can do this, but that's not as good. Or we could do this brown one. No, we're going to go back to that. Okay. Suddenly there's like a lot going on in this room. And then what was the poor choice I made regarding a red painting before? We'll just make that poor decision over again. Oh God, this is the worst Airbnb rental in the world. It's like somebody's decorated with all of the leftovers from all of their relatives' garages. Is that better? No. No, ma'am. No. Let's go back to that. Okay. And then I'm going to put these back on there. And then I'm going to make the mistake of going back to the first thing I did in this room, which was lay down a rug and see if there's a better rug I can use without also changing all of the furniture. This is the only real contender, and this is absolutely not going to work. No, because then I have to change the furniture. Fuck it. Okay, we're going traditional. I need something this color. Burke Decor Darcy Sofa. Brand. Burke Decor. Is there a Darcy chair? There is. Okay, but can I borrow it? Let's go visit the neighbors. Let's steal from their houses right before Christmas. Excellent. Thank you, Nancy. Perfect. That is so much better. I mean, that's not even terrible. That's perfectly mediocre. That is okay. Submit. Done. Excellent. I feel like there's another thing we normally do. We do the daily and we do scores and we do something else. But I can't remember what it is. So we're going to leave it there today. And I'm just going to check the schedule with you because God knows what's happening over the next couple of weeks. What is today's date? Saturday the 18th. 19. Okay, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You know, we'll probably do a Christmas Eve episode and everything will be fine. We'll just crank on as normal. So that's it. I will see you guys on Christmas Eve. Thank you so much for still watching Game of Rugs. I'm very sorry that I left you hanging for 2 weeks. It was not intentional. I wish you all the peace of the season, as they say, and I will see you again on the 24th. Bye now.